have a counter pick for one of our carries last. It means that Hunters have to have a defined strategy and have to understand that Phoenix Armada are probably going to get something that counters it to some degree.
Well, and they're also going with the strategy of targeting a little bit of the composition, but also Babala. Like, his two main characters have been Koshka and Glaive, so taking that away is kind of killing two birds with one stone. Glaive just got taken by Armada, so now what does Babala do? Like, these are his two go-to heroes, and we saw his Rhyme play was not where it needed to be for the world stage.
I really like this. I think you play double support, so Adagio Lyra, you just buff up a carry. Sky in the backline makes sense with the Suri Strike, the repositioning can work into Armada, but Hunters have to play every team fight absolutely perfectly.
I'm worried for Babala because if he doesn't get the farm that he needs here, then you're going to be having just a Sky to try and carry you through. And the Sky doesn't do what she used to do. I mean, CP Sky could maybe 1v3 in the past, but she can't do that as easily anymore.
And Hunters just let Kestrel slide all the way to last pick of the draft, which I think is also a mistake.
Arden was picked.
Oh, I'm sorry, Arden. So, like, the thing is when we see the, like, confidence coming out of Armada, like, Glaive into Lyra, like, what?
So often when we see a Lyra as the roamer, we end up seeing Lyra camping in the lane, helping to just put out so much pressure. I'm really surprised that that hasn't been the case. It does look like Queen is making that rotation up, so they will be looking to do so, looking to just try and make life just a little bit more difficult for Druid, because they have seen how immensely ahead Druid can get if he's left unchecked.
Ooh, we do see a nice forward barrage landing onto Willie. Revenger X doing a decent amount of damage, but I think the main reason why they didn't want to really put Queen up in the lane just yet is because of the early game pressure that Mango and Willie would have had against Babala on that Adagio. They jump on him, that's almost a guaranteed kill in the jungle if he's by himself. Right now we do see Willie, again, eating a bit of damage from that forward barrage, but as of right now, it just seems like Hunters are trying to really play the safe game and anticipate what Team Phoenix are going to do. And Queen getting caught in the afterburn, taken down with a Glimmer Shot. That's going to be Phoenix Armada getting first blood here. They tried to get second blood there onto Revenger X with those Glimmer Shots, not quite going to be able to do so. And now Babala rotating up from the jungle.
And it's all going to be about just trying to keep Revenger X safe. Yes, they do give up that kill to Mango, but I think they're okay with it going onto Queen as opposed to Revenger X being the one that gets taken down. Lots of damage going onto Revenger and Willie, but again, Druid just perfectly healthy. He still has plenty of energy. He's just going to be hanging out in this lane, continuing to farm up, continuing to get stronger. There is a kill coming through, but here comes Mango.
And Mango with the afterburn into the wall takes down Babala, who Babala was able to take down Willie in the process as well. Willie stuck around a little bit too long, was sitting very low on that Arden. So one kill does go over to Hunters, so now the scoreboard is 1-2 still in favor of Phoenix Armada.
Interesting to see here, Armada going for the double weapon composition. We've seen a few double crystal comps. I think this is the first double weapon we have seen here, at least on the main stage. So going to be a lot of pressure, looking to get damage on those turrets, looking for those early ganks, which we've already seen come out from Mango. See how well they're able to do. I mean, 10-minute game, it's tough to beat that kind of speed.
Definitely, and one thing I really like about the way Phoenix Armada have been playing this game thus far is the way Willie specifically has been playing on this Arden. You see him in the lane just as much as Queen has been on that Lyra, and he's actually poking a lot more potently at the Lyra. And oh man, Queen getting caught in the afterburn, immediately wiped off the full. That's another kill going over to Phoenix Armada, this one onto Mango.
And Mango has just been able to get into the lane freely. With Queen now down, they're going to start putting a lot of pressure onto this turret. And like you said, you know, the way Willie's been playing, putting damage onto the minions, it just allows for Druid to then get those last hits quicker, allows the lane to push in faster, get more pressure on another big afterburn.
And Babala, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, gets taken down by Phoenix Armada. That's going to be a kill going over to Druid. They're trying to get a second one onto Revenger X. Gets the healing from Queen's Lyra. Able to stay alive just a little bit longer, but right now looks like they actually might want to keep going here with the pressure on the side of Hunters. We see Druid popping a potion, so he's going to be able to heal up a little bit. Forward barrage comes down from Revenger X, and not a lot of damage being returned by Hunters onto Phoenix Armada. Meanwhile, Willie just walking up to Revenger X, forcing out the Suri Strike.
And Druid, again, despite going low, is able to stick around for now. Continues to get farmed. 43 CS here at 4 minutes. Queen, again, going to be in trouble.
And that was a very nice play there from Mango, waiting for the Bright Bulwark to end. That way he uses Afterburn afterwards to take down Queen. Another pick up there for Phoenix Armada. Unfortunately, the Lyra first pick not really paying off here for Hunters.
Yeah, and Lyra is the roam that I felt Queen has had the strongest performance on here at Worlds, but this Glaive.
Oh, Mango, Afterburn after Afterburn, taking down Revenger X. That's another kill going to Phoenix Armada, as well as the first turret of the game. Hunters on the humongous deficit here. 11.2k gold in favor of Phoenix Armada to the 9.4 of Hunters. And there's the Bright Bulwark coming down from Queen, not wanting to get afterburned yet again, but here comes Mango. Mango's looking for another kill. There's another afterburn onto Queen, and wiped off the fold. That kill goes over to Druid this time with a Glimmer Shot.
Mango's glaive is just terrifying. We haven't seen a whole lot of glaive with huge results, but this one coming out from Mango, every single afterburn seems to be finding a kill.
Definitely, and right now it looks like they might want to keep going for a dive potentially here onto Revenger X. Revenger X actually getting taken quite low by Druid with those basic attacks. He is sitting on that Sorrow Blade, so he hurts a lot right now, especially with Revenger X having no armor. But one thing I want to look at is Revenger X's items. He's sitting on pretty much just a heavy prism. That's all he has as far as damage is concerned, and a weapon blade.
Yeah, right now they're going to be trying to push Phoenix away. Willie is low, but you always have to be wary of that afterburn from Mango. Mango's build, at one point, is the Tension Bow, has a crystal bit though, so could be going for a little bit of a hybrid type build on this glaive.
Imagining how well on-hit glaive would end up playing out there for Mango. That'd be very interesting to see if that actually works.
That's what he's going for. Picks up the Eclipse Prism and a little bit of cooldown. It's looking like an Aftershock. Mango is just going to be looking to absolutely delete people when he goes in with that afterburn.
That'd be actually really entertaining to see if it actually ends up paying off here for Phoenix Armada. However, the early game has already been doing exactly that. We are going to be seeing Babala getting pressured by Mango and Willie. Here comes the one-shot, one-kill, connects onto Queen. Burst of Judgment comes down, and it's going to get dodged out by Mango, who afterburns into Queen. Queen going to get taken down by Willie with a basic attack. Mango getting taken super low and is just barely able to stay alive. Forward barrage comes in from Revenger X onto Willie. Willie's tanking it up very nicely. Babala going to be forced to walk away from Druid, going to be caught here between Druid and Mango. Gonna get taken down. That kill goes over to Mango. Revenger X gonna be trying to run away from Willie here. Suri strikes right over him. Is he gonna be able to get away? Force Rush comes out, and no, he's not. Gonna get taken down by Druid.
And that was such a smart fight from Phoenix. You watch that afterburn. That was the key for me. Using the afterburn to get out of the Verse of Judgment and knowing the entire time that it was going to be used on Queen. That was the plan all along for Mango and executed just flawlessly.
And look at the amount of damage just put down onto Queen with 2 basic attacks from Druid. The Gauntlet comes down and oh man, Babala getting caught with the afterburn right into the Gauntlet wall. That's another kill going over to Phoenix Armada. 11 kills to 1 in their favor. The only kill that they gave up was the kill that Willie had against, or rather the kill that Babala had against Willie. And right now that turret is going to end up falling very quickly in favor of Phoenix Armada. Turret number 2 of the game thus far. And Queen and Revenger X really can't do anything to defend here.
7.5 minutes, second turret destroyed. Very similar to the pace of game number 1. I wouldn't be surprised if this is yet another sub 15-minute game for Phoenix Armada because they are just absolutely dominant in this matchup against Hunters. I mean, they tried to pull out something that we haven't really seen with this double heal, but oh my, that was absolutely disgusting.
Oh, that
Waiting
was
for the
dirty.
one shot to hit, and the moment the one shot connected, an afterburn coming through, there's nothing you can do about that.
They do not want Babala to play Vainglory today. That's very unfortunate for Hunters. 12 kills to 1 in favor of Phoenix Armada right now. And this Druid is really showing why Kestrel is just so strong. And ooh, a very nice Bright Bulwark from Queen to stop Revenger X from getting that afterburn. Yet again, Druid actually eating a bit of damage there. That's going to be forcing the Fountain to be popped by Willie. Glimmer Shot comes out, connects onto Queen. Oh, nearly taking out Queen. Queen going to be forced to heal herself right back up, but Team Phoenix really putting on the pressure here against Hunters, and we see this third turret really being pressured down.
Yeah, this third turret is not going to be long for this world. Another fight could come out at any moment. Nice death from above just to force Phoenix back by a little bit of time, but those Glimmer Shots are still coming through. One shot, ooh, just going to thread the needle and not hit anyone on the side of Hunters, but the afterburn, that's going to work.
And Queen nearly getting taken down, able to heal herself right back up in time. Meanwhile, we are going to see the Gauntlet catching Queen yet again. There's the blood for blood, and he's going to get taken down by Druid. Queen going to be the first one to fall in this fight. And Mango right on top of Babala, going to actually fall to Hunter's jungler Babala there with that Adagio. So one kill actually being returned onto Hunters. Queen unfortunately getting caught there. She hasn't really been able to push forward on this Lyra all that much. She does have the Fountain, and she's starting to get a little bit of health under her in her pocket, but it's not doing enough to counteract the damage coming out of Phoenix Armada.
Yeah, once again, a little bit too aggressive off of that dive from Mango. That's the, we saw once in game 1 where he went a little bit too aggressive. Now it happened here in game 2 as well. But it's at a point where they're not going to lose anything for that. Yes, they gave up the kill, but there was nothing for Hunters to gain. There's nothing in the jungle for them to pick up. They're not going to be able to get the gold mine. They can't push the lane. all it does is buy them just a little bit more time. The game already is longer than game number 1 at this point, which is very bizarre to say at the 10-minute mark. However, Phoenix, they still have this game. It feels like their game to lose 100%, and well, they're looking to close out another fight here, perhaps.
Yeah, they're not even really worrying too much about the minion miners or the gold miners, not that much. They're just really just trying to put the pressure onto Hunters here. Did you see a lot of glimmer shots coming down from Druid? Oh, the afterburn into a glimmer shot, taking down Queen yet again. One shot, one kill comes out, connects onto Revenger X. Now Phoenix Armada putting on the pressure, a couple of glimmer shots onto Babala. There's the afterburn. Reflex block comes out from Babala and able to stay alive just barely. Mango just going to be tanking up that turret for Willie so Willie doesn't end up falling here. But all 3 members of Phoenix Armada successfully getting 1 kill and walking out with all 3.
Yep, and now this turret is going to be going down. Another afterburn in. They're looking for this fight.
And the first of Judgment comes down. It's actually going to be Mango to fall here in favor of Hunters. Hunters now are able to push forward a little bit here. The members of Team Phoenix are fairly low. I mean, Willie's sitting about half, and Druid able to get the tree in, so healing up to full. Going to be trying to recall here to safety, but it doesn't really look like Hunter's really going to try pushing for any further aggression here. They just want to focus on the lane.
It's kind of funny to think about, like, that play kind of looked like it was almost in favor of Hunters, but normally that's something we're just like, oh, that's absolutely worth it. 1 kill for a turret. But we expect almost so much more from Phoenix that it almost feels like it was a mistake because they lost a member in that fight. But that is still absolutely a trade 100% worthwhile for Phoenix Armada to get that tier 3 turret down and only lose out your jungler in return. But they're just so good that you almost expected them to not lose anyone on that dive.
I feel like they're going to be trying to go for something a little bit cleaner here, especially now that tier 3 is down. They're not really going to be trying to dive both Vein Crystal turrets, and I don't anticipate that they would want to anyway. So right now, Phoenix Armada just kind of posturing themselves, waiting inside that brush, looking for the opportunity to go in, possibly onto Queen yet again to stop that Bright Bulwark from being a nuisance for Mango. And we are going to be seeing a bit of damage going down onto Revenger X. Glimmer shots landing onto Queen, taken down to below half. And it's going to be Phoenix Armada applying a lot of pressure here inside the base of Hunters.
Yeah, this is where Hunters really need to make a grand last stand underneath these double turrets, but can they do it against Druid and these glimmer shots? Mango looking for an opportunity.
Here we go. 1 shot, 1 kill comes out, connects onto Queen. Death from above lands onto Mango and to Willie. Revenger X trying to return some damage, but here comes the rest of Team Phoenix. Queen going to be taken off the fold. That kill goes over to Druid with those basic attacks. And now they're focusing their attention onto Revenger X. Revenger X caught in the afterburn. Double kill going over to Druid, looking for the triple. Is he going to find it onto Babala? Couple of basic attacks comes out. He is going to get the triple. He's kind of a big deal. Gets the ace in favor of Phoenix Armada. 9-0-6 for Phoenix Armada's Druid. They're going to go ahead and close this game out in game number 2. And actually, Queen is up now, but both of these turrets are going to end up falling.
Yeah, and Druid being kind of a big deal might be the understatement of Worlds right now, as they are going to be looking for these kills and trying to close out the game. All of Hunters is here, though.
And it looks like they actually are going to be able to take down Druid. Babala able to secure that kill. However, Druid able to get the kill onto Revenger X in return. Willie just going to be sticking around, being really annoying for Hunters here on this Arden. He's just like, oh, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, just buying time, really knows that he's going to be going down. This is so long to take down Willie when he's not even doing anything. That's the lead that Phoenix Armada have. I mean, there are some things that I've really liked from Hunters strategy-wise that they've been doing in this game, but unfortunately Phoenix Armada is just too strong mechanically and has too large of a lead. One of those things was the minion candies. We saw for the past like 5 to 6 minutes, Hunters have actually been consistently buying minion candies, especially while they still had that tier 3 turret up. They were constantly buying minion candies just to slow down the assault from Phoenix Armada. I really love that strategy. It's just, unfortunately, again, the lead was too large for Phoenix by that point that it wasn't able to work out. But they have been able to stall out this game at least a little bit. But with no turrets left, you got to figure it's just a matter of time now before Phoenix Armada are able to close this game out.
I will give credit to Hunters here with this. It's already almost at the 15-minute mark, 30 more seconds, and Kraken is actually going to be available to take.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're going to be seeing the afterburn. It's going to not connect onto anybody, but wow, a lot of damage going down from Mango onto Revenger X. The Gauntlet gets thrown down. Queen going to get focused on, takes the Arcane Passage out. Babala going to get afterburn into the wall, gets taken down by Druid, and now Revenger X trying to get some damage returned. It's going to be Druid picking up the double kill onto Queen. Make that another ace going over to Phoenix Armada. Willie going to be cleaning up that kill onto Revenger X, and now they're looking to end the game. But like I mentioned before, Hunters actually took Phoenix Armada to 15 minutes. Not a lot of teams have done that today or yesterday.
Well, today no team has done that until just now because this is only the second game. But yeah, I mean, Phoenix Armada, these 15-minute games, 10 minutes yesterday or earlier, the quickest game of Worlds. They are absolutely dominant and will be the first team into the semifinals.
And right now, Phoenix Armada has a lot of credit to Druid and Mango, but I have to honestly look at Willie with that Arden play that he had at the beginning of the game in the lane. The amount of pressure he was putting down was enormous.
Yeah, I definitely think Druid deserves the MVP of this series, but Willie really enabled Druid to make those plays out. Again, using the Arden to hit the minions allowed Druid to get faster farm.